Discrimination in various forms against members of the LGBT community persists in Belizean society. Despite efforts to raise awareness by promoting civil and human rights, Belizeans are chiefly a homophobic lot. The recent physical assault of a transgendered woman in Belize City brings into sharp focus, yet again, the plight of this particular social group. On Tuesday, Vanessa, as she prefers to be called, was walking along Vernon Street when she became the victim of a vicious attack.
While walking down Vernon Street, nearly close to the end, they have a battlefield per right-hand side coming if you're going to Central American Boulevard. Well, when I approached, when I reached up specific part, walking on the left-hand side of the road, they have a lot of young boys when they play football, and so while passing one, and they looked at me and said, you know that was man? So the other one said, sure, that was man. So he said, yes, that was faggot. Then he, in the middle of the field to play ball, he run from in the field and he come to the sidewalk, and then he starts saying, you batty man, you punk, child. So you walk the street, and then he start pick up some broken pieces of cement, and start stone at me.
Soon enough, Vanessa's attacker would be joined by several others who began pursuing her down the street, all the way continuing to throw stones and hurl insults at her. Upon reaching the intersection with Mayflower Street, Ghost Town as it is colloquially known, the number grew into a mob of riotous men armed with sticks and stones.
When I nearly reached them, I seen them say, like, they come closer, like in the middle of the street, for like, look at me more closely. And so when they look at me, I just seen it like, must about 3 man or 4. Because I'm a 15 boy today, but 4 and I get up, pick big rocks up, cement, and just start stone after me. And so I said, but I have to really get out of this place with you. And so I just start running all the fastest I could have run. And when they said that, I really want to escape or get away from them. One of the boys from the same corner of the street, he don't get close to me, so he just start chase after me too. I may have on a long black dress, and I couldn't really run fast enough, and so he catch up to me. He grabbed me at the back of my dress and he pulled me back, and he pulled me back. I tried to fight and forget it, but I couldn't really get when he hold me back and he punched me in my face, in the right kind of right to my face, and the others meet up to me, and only four boy come and they start beat me up.
Vanessa's harrowing ordeal, a first for her outside of the southern community she's from, comes on the heels of a recent presentation before the Inter-American Commission on Human Rights, an autonomous organ of the OAS. The forum saw the participation of the United Belize Advocacy Movement, UNIBAM, and the Belize Youth Empowerment for Change. Both parties spoke on the many instances of cruel, inhumane, and degrading treatment against the gay community.
We remain concerned that the state retains legislation criminalizing same-sex sexual conduct. The provision exacerbates discrimination, violence against, and general marginalization of sexual minorities in Belizean society. We remain concerned that the state has not implemented any public policies or legislation that would rectify the extreme public stigma against LGBT individuals in Belizean society or counter the homophobic speech and misinformation spread by proponents of the criminalization of same-sex conduct.
In this case, Vanessa was simply returning from an appointment at the Vital Statistics Unit, where she had just received her birth certificate and other documents that would afford her to start a new life when she was assailed.
I came to get my new papers because I have to get my birth paper, and I have to get my birth paper for change my name, my social security card, and after I don't get that, then seeking employment.
The unsolicited attack underscores recent concerns shared by UNIBAM's Executive Director, Caleb Orozco, on the issue of stigma and discrimination against the community.
The concerns about perceived stigma found in a 2012 study report found that 40% had suffered some level of discrimination, whether verbal or physical, both being the more common forms. Concerns about violence is interconnected to hate speech that is further perpetuated in parts of Belize media.
For Vanessa, the vitriol, as well as the physical abuse, began during her childhood.
My own cousins, they got in at my house, and they personally took me out of the house, brought knife, machete, and even beat me up for me I come out of the house. And my father allowed it. He personally take a knife and stab me and tell me make I come out.
While there is a charge being made that government isn't doing much to safeguard the rights and freedoms of the gay community, Belize's ambassador to the OAS, Nestor Mendez, in addressing the gathering, says that the Barrow administration remains committed to upholding the tenets of the Constitution, despite raging cultural and legal wars.
Belize is a constitutional democracy in which the Constitution is the supreme law, and it is a sovereign and democratic state of Central America in the Caribbean region. It is a state that respects the fundamental rights of all Belizean nationals. This general principle was buttressed by the Honorable Prime Minister of Belize when he delivered his 2013 Independence Day speech and declared, I open quotes, recently, however, a most unsettling phenomenon has arisen. A version of the culture wars has come to our country, and it is souring the harmony and disrupting the rhythm of Belizean life. The golden knot that ties us all together is in danger of coming loose.
Regrettably, that golden knot has long since become a hangman's noose, which is being used at will to lynch members of the LGBT community. It is a sad reality that, like others, Vanessa and Caleb are forced to live with.
I didn't imagine the impact it would have on me psychologically. And you only realize the impact after you're in your room quiet with nobody around. That's when your anxieties roll up inside of you.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isan.